Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of my 1.12.2 pack Let's Play. I hope everyone who watched the first episode enjoyed it. And without further ado, let's get on with it. Agenda for this episode: possibly clean up the deck. And maybe set up a farm for food. So let's get started, shall we? By removing some of these sails. Ooh, lag. So as of recording this, the first episode has only been up for an hour and 3/4. So not very long at all. So yeah, I might be being a bit hasty with the second episode. I might not be. And it also depends on when I want to upload as well. Oh, there's a boat here. I did not know about that. Eventually we'll be able to replace the ammunition crates with boat crates. I don't know what to do with the boat. I really don't. Take down the sails into the top deck into a sort of steampunky style aircraft carrier. That could be cool. Similar to what the Allies did to cruisers in World War I. Much as the Allies, right? Similar to what we did to battleships and cruisers in World War II. Converted them into carriers by just slapping a landing deck onto the roof, upper deck. And one thing I've realised I haven't done is set a waypoint. And I think we should probably head off the bow and head forward towards the abyss. That way we can explore some new land and maybe a little bit colonize it. In a way that I'm sure will make my ancestors proud. But for now, I mean, this is like a Christopher Columbus style ship. Are there symbols for a boat? No. Nope, there isn't. Ah, well. I think we need to come up with a name for the base. Personalize it a bit. I wish we had Archimedes ships in this. If I had Archimedes ships in this, I could just come over, slap a helm on that, and be done with it. Ooh, hello, pretty. As I'm sure I'll have time to demonstrate later. There is a fair bit of loot in the underholds of these, so I will be back. But in the meantime, I can't actually be asked to go ashore, board the boat properly, so I'm just gonna kick the doors down, as it were. I kind of just want the captain's key. Emeralds, gold, what's this? Hunger suppressant actually does nothing. Ore grabber, that is kind of what I was hoping for. A plain golden shovel. Immediately overshadowed. Yeah, that's really all I wanted. I'm actually quite happy with what I got there. I want to test these plain golden shovels. I got 2 of them. Might help if they've got durability, but I'll demonstrate what these bejeweled pickaxe does. It's just a little bit better version of the ore grabber. Yes, they have durability. Bloody butter picks. Yep. I'm surprised I couldn't see that from the distance. I'm about halfway in between them actually. Sails are still visible. I don't think they'll be visible for long. Oh god. Yeah, there they go. They can sod off. Bloody crimson bastards on my island. Sod off! You have a really cool cult name, but still, fuck off. Shouldn't swear. Naughty. At least I set the videos to not made for kids. Right. Emeralds, gold, nuggets. Dump all the random dross. I'll just demonstrate. So that is the ore grabber. That is the work of my bejeweled. And, as I'm sure you've noticed, they are unbreakable. So, to summarise, these bejeweled pickaxes, they have unlimited durability, the equivalent of about efficiency 4, and they have the equivalent of, I think, fortune 4, maybe even fortune 5, as they don't seem to give you a little bit, they give you a big bit of ore when you mine it. So real quick, I've just hit another boat, another fishing rod, a shovel, a hoe, and this vanadium pickaxe, forged in the mountains of Norway apparently. So not really exists in this world, does it? Diamonds, emeralds, gold. Hell, I've got so much diamonds. No idea what to do with them. So I'm thinking, let's grab the boat. I've also marked this ship as it's a little further away. I want to test the axe out, so this is it. That was quick. Let's test it on a regular oak. That was very quick. I like this axe. This axe and pickaxe make Tinker's construct stuff obsolete. I mean, it's a diamond pickaxe. There's literally nothing it can not mine. And, I mean, there's nothing an axe. There's no axe specific item that you need a diamond axe to mine. So, this, I think it's actually iron axe, is more than enough for everything you'll need. So that's nice. Anyway, on to further afield. Right, I have just returned back to base. Almost got eaten by a zombie, but didn't. Yeah, this axe is so powerful, it instantly broke 2 blocks on top while I was fighting a zombie on the deck. I filled them back in now, but yeah, sure, I mean, instant. Just got back from the mainland. Got some wood, fir wood, great oak, birch, some regular oak, and some jungle. Some trees, saplings, cotton seeds, cotton. Obviously, we've seen these from the boat. Diamond, gold. So yeah, not a bad haul for a fairly short journey. Great wood's useful for getting into Thorncraft. So it should be nice getting into that. But I would also like to organise my chests, because my chests are full of crud, to put it in a child-friendly way. So what I'm going to do is attempt to quote-unquote terraform the boat without breaking it too much. So, wish me luck on this endeavour. This axe is way too powerful. And I will have you guys rejoin me when I've finished fixing up the boat. Right, after probably 15 minutes, I have completely cleared out this deck. Oh, I lie. There is a head at the end. Oh, otherwise there is a cannonball. Don't get why those are there. Make some extra space. There we go. I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of the boat, get rid of these, and maybe put a skylight in. Get rid of this, cover that in. Probably keep that, maybe. So this goes up the mast, doesn't it? What is this? Okay, yeah, that's a mast. So I think what the plan might be is to build a sort of spiral staircase up the mast. I remember correctly, yes, the pillar does actually go all the way down to the bottom of the ship. Yes, it does. So, so because this is the pillar of the mast, goes all the way down through most of the far more critical areas of the ship, I will probably make that a spiral staircase to access each layer of the deck and cover in these holes. As for I plan with the holes on the side, I'm thinking of having a corridor along one side of the ship. So this side be a corridor, and then the rest of the ship be compartmentalized into areas for different mods. So one end of the ship over here perhaps could be a mistcraft area, like the little bow section here. Close this off, a door here, and you've got a mistcraft area. Wall across here, put doors in the portholes. Windows in the cannon areas. I think they just call them the hatches, isn't they? But yeah, then you can have this little area as the mistcraft room, and you might have mechanism here. Some of the rooms could have sections downstairs, allowing them to access multiple floors. Also, the downstairs area is the next deck below the crew quarters is at sea level. So I'm thinking of making the area below this room here into a sort of dockyard and bridge room. So I'm thinking of constructing a bridge over to there and over to there, and also building out on the water, sort of having a floating base type structure built around the ship. I think that would be nice. Anyone's wondering? That's what I got from this deck. Nearly a stack of coal. Well, a stack of blocks of coal. Did I pick any more up by accident? Yeah, and put them straight in there. So, stack also of coal. Thereabouts. I don't know how much of that I gathered from other areas, but yeah, got a bit. As for windows, I mean, they're not strictly speaking necessary, but I plan to swap all of these out with Tinker Construct glass at some point, because it's clearer, and I personally quite like it aesthetically speaking. So I plan to do the same thing with all of these. Put that glass in. Skylight here. Access to the main decks will probably be via the same spiral staircase. That way the rest of this can be cleared out. Drop this sail. I don't know what, maybe keep this sail as kind of a remnant, or even keep all the sails as remnants. Depends if I intend to use Flan's mod for personal transportation. As sailing around ain't easy, and I'm wondering if I might want to use a chopper to fly about it. Could always be an option. Or the upper deck could be used for something else. I might clean out some of the inner sails. Well, then even then I don't want to do that. I don't know. Because I want to get into Galacticraft at some point. And it'd be cool to to be able to launch off the deck of the ship. Zombie, you are not welcome here. It'd be cool to launch off the deck, but then again, perhaps I build sort of thing that looks like the floating launch platform that SpaceX had. That'd be cool. Until then, we shall continue modifying the ship. I don't know if we'll do anything in particular modded. I mean, we're still kind of early game so far. I mean, I only played for a little bit earlier. Interesting enough, I did actually record the last video on the same day I recorded this video. So I recorded that early in the morning, and I'm recording this a little bit later in the evening. So there's about 12 hours in between that and this. This deck seems so clean now. I love it. But anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do else, if anything, in terms of interesting modded stuff. So I think I might end the video off here, kind of showing you what I'm going to do. Hell, perhaps not even release this episode as episode 2, but an episode 2.5 might be a more sensible option. I've not exactly done anything modded. I'm going to have to clean out that portal at some point. But I think we're making a decent start so far. And that's just showing you what this episode is just showing you, what I'm doing with the boat, what my plans are for the boat, and whatever we plan to name it. And whether we give it a proper ship's name or not is up to you guys. I'll leave that to you, because I'm not very creative for this sort of thing. So I'm going to further clean up crew quarter deck. Also clean up down here. In terms of my plans for each deck, so obviously we've spoken about up here and up there somewhat, although I'm undecided as to what I want to do up there. So I don't really want to remove the sails, because it kind of ruins the aesthetic. I mean, when you're coming out from the horizon and you just see the sails up in the sky, I mean, that's the iconic silhouette. So I don't really want to remove the sails, but inside I'm not too fussed. So here, this section, this is obviously going to be basically my first deck. Second deck will probably be the same thing. Some of the structures up there will probably make their way down here as well. So don't be surprised to see that happening. Down here, this is going to be my storage deck. So from fore to aft, you're just going to get the same sort of spaces, really. And along this here, this is where the stairwells are going to be. So you're going to come down. This is just going to be lined with chests. I don't know if I'm going to keep the oak pillars of the masts on the inside. I think I might, because it kind of gives you the boat feel still. But again, that's still to be decided. and is entirely determined on how I feel about the aesthetic choices. What can we use beds for? Cryogenic chamber from Galacticraft. Modern bed. A bed cart. I can get the wall back, so that's something. I can make a precision sawmill, which is courtesy of Mechanism. Enriched alloy. Basic control circuit. That's actually quite easy. Might get into Mechanism to recycle them beds then, rather than having to taking up a whole bunch of chests. Until then, I will see you all in what will hopefully be an actual episode 2. Night night.